Your health, we are completing this historic week for Ukraine, a significant diplomatic week. The main thing is that we have provided Ukraine with 90 billion euros for 2 years. This is a key result of December, and in many ways an important result of the whole year. There is a positive decision from Europe. We fought for this decision for a very long time. I want to thank everyone who helped. It is important that Russian assets remain in Europe, remain blocked. Ukraine will receive a minimum of 45 billion euros annually for the next 2 years. And these funds can only be returned at the expense of Russian funds. Russia must pay 90 billion euros for its war. This is a financial security guarantee for everyone in Ukraine. It is quite real. Thank you to the leaders of Europe, Antonio Costa, Ursula von der Leyen, all the leaders of the states who supported us. We continue to work so that all Russian assets are directed to real protection from the Russian war and to the restoration of our state. There are such funds not only in Europe. We are in contact with every government. This is one of the most difficult tasks, no less difficult than providing weapons for Ukraine. But we will solve this too. There will be funds for restoration. Also, a Ukrainian negotiating team is currently working in Florida. Today, there are still meetings with the American delegation, with representatives of U.S. President Donald Trump. Work is underway on documents on the end of the war, on security guarantees, on reconstruction. They are going through each point in detail. There is constructiveness on the American side. This is important. They are also talking about timing, about possible timeframes for certain decisions. I am waiting for 24 hours from Rustem Umirov and Andriy Hnatov on the details of the conversation. Today I also had international talks with Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Stern, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, and NATO Secretary General Mark Riotti. I really appreciate your support, dear friends. Ukraine will continue to be strong. These days, I have also been dealing with the situation in the Odessa region. Vice Prime Minister Kuleva, Deputy Head of the Office, Maikaita were there. The necessary services were involved. Our military forces were needed to guarantee reliable logistics for the Odessa region. I thank everyone who works for our people in the Odessa region. There is an understanding of all the challenges. This is Russia's attempt to block Ukraine's access to maritime logistics. The world needs to not be silent about this. Everyone needs to see, without putting pressure on Russia, they are not going to really end the aggression there. The pressure must increase. Therefore, next week, even though it will be a week or two, when political work in the world is quieting down, we will still be in contact with partners, with everyone who can help us protect our state, our people, our energy, our stability, with everyone who is working to put pressure on Russia, with everyone who is making the end of the war a reality. We are working to use every day for Ukraine. This year, there should still be relevant news, support packages for our state, solutions that reduce Russia's ability to fight against us. Thank you to everyone who is with Ukraine. Also, next week, reports are expected on some heads of local administrations who should be replaced. There will also be new sanctions decisions. Thank you all. Glory to Ukraine.